The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Saw a bit of drama last night in Channel 10 News. The drama was happening in Adelaide.
Okay.
At Parliament House.
Yeah.
Ooh, righto.
Yeah.
Something political. What's the hot political topic in South Australia?
No, it was a man that was drunk.
The Smoke Mart.
Yeah.
The drive-through Smoke Mart.
Is there a drive-through smoke
Yeah,
mart?
there is.
Yeah.
What do you
It's
mean?
classic.
Like-
It's out
Yeah,
near the lakes.
Yeah.
Where we used to play footy out there.
And
We
you just drive
past the
to,
bus.
so there's like a speaker box and you order
A
your
window,
durries.
yeah.
And then you
Yeah,
go to the
it's
window
like
and then you get it.
Yeah, like a drive-through that you would see with a bottle shop, and you just drive through and get your darts. We always used to think, these guys are ahead of the times.
I'd be like, what are those people doing in the waiting bay? What are they waiting for? They must be getting their cigarettes hand-rolled.
Yeah, some Cubans rolling cigars.
The old Laramies are in the top.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no, this was a guy who was it was 12:30 Thursday morning, and he had a bit to drink.
Okay.
And he thought that he would jump over and have a bit of fun in the Parliament House yard, and then decided to jump back over the fence to get away.
Of course.
And he was impaled on the fence while he was jumping.
Which bit of
through
it
the
got it?
wrist?
Oh.
Like that's like Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not getting away from that. It's not like getting your jumper caught on the thing.
For an hour he was
drunk as
for an
well.
hour he was dangling there. Waiting, and the emergency services, they end up coming over. They had to remove
He
the
must have been
fence.
screaming like
God.
a stuck
Imagine it.
pig. Yeah.
So they had to use an angle grinder to remove part of the fence, and in order to keep him safe, they put a bucket on his head so the sparks didn't get his eyes.
Safety first.
He's so good. It's a bad night, isn't it? Impaled on the fence, bucket on your head,
Look, I know
sparks flying.
And then they're cutting off the bit of the fence that's stuck in your wrist to take with you.
Yeah, so the bit of the fence went with him. Got surgery. Apparently he's okay. He's going to be facing a myriad of charges. So
Still wearing the bucket on his head.
Wicked scar. What a story.
it just shows
Amazing.
the danger of jumping the fence, Shaun.
Yeah, it can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it once at my house when I was living in Burragoon, and I had an operation for osteitis, which is a groin operation.
Yes.
Actually, it's above your
Your doodle.
Pubic bone.
Pubic bone, yeah,
Your
yeah.
pubic
And
doodle.
it's like, I would say, like having a cesarean. So they
Oh,
cut
okay,
through the
would
muscles.
you?
From your
Would you?
experience.
No, not having the baby come out,
Okay,
but
you're
they
saying.
cut the same muscles and they
Sure.
cut it open because
Sure.
they need to get through to the bone area.
Yes.
And I decided that the good idea would do to jump the fence because I couldn't get in through the garage at the time. And my Lord, I screamed.
So what did you thought? What was your tactic? Did you go slowly and gently? Is that possible to go over the fence slowly
Hard
and
and
gently?
fast is what I thought because then I'd be
So
it
as
would be
explosive as possible.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
I had to go and see the doctor.
Yeah.
Because it split my the whole thing.
Yeah. The thing
guts were falling out.
about jumping a fence is a lot of the times if you're not familiar with the fence, you don't know what's on the other side of the fence.
100%,
Correct.
You don't know if the other side of the fence is level or it could be like a 10-metre drop.
Yep.
You don't know if it's going to hold your weight. Is the other thing. Like not all fences are created
You don't
equal.
Loose garments get caught on fences.
That's right.
Could be an animal behind that fence that you
Sure,
jumped
we
onto.
don't know what to do with this fence. We're going to be talking about the dangers of jumping fences.
Well,
You're going to tell us the dangers because you know you've been there. Stella's in Ferndale. Hello.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good,
Hey, Stella.
The dangers of a fence, Stella.
Oh my gosh, the perils. So this is an under the fence, not an over the fence.
Oh!
story.
Oh, sorry, we were talking about over the fence. See ya.
What a twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Hey, so my parents have a bit of property, a few livestock and things, and must have been about 10 years old, and we're all outside, probably feeding the animals the scraps, as you do. And
Yeah.
But I think my dad's saying, no, don't go under the fence. But, of course, I know best.
Oh,
I'm 10.
no.
I'm the boss of the family. And I've gone under the fence, and it was an electric fence.
Yes.
And it was on. Normally they're not on. And I had wet hair and everything. So that actually was a bit of an extra kick.
It's a hard lesson to learn.
Oh, do you remember how much that hurt, Stel?
I really compared it to like being kicked in the head. Not that
Yes,
I'd
it is like
experienced
that.
but
And
I'm
because
just
it's
saying it was
pulsed,
like
so
yeah.
repeated. It's like you're being
Short, sharp,
repeatedly
yeah.
kicked in the head, yeah.
No, just one. Just one.
Oh,
Quick,
just one?
Click. Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah. Little fence, not a strong electric current. Just
Well, did you have to ease yourself under the fence there for it was pinning you down as well?
Look, I'm standing here on the side of the Albany Highway waiting for my bus. You should see my frizzy hair. So I probably did that, man. It's probably...
Okay, she's never recovered.
Me too. That's what happened to me as well.
Yeah, and I also can see into the future now as well. So I probably have to do
That's
that.
awesome.
Oh,
That's
that's
awesome.
a John Travolta movie.
Are the Eagles going to win tomorrow?
They are. Yeah, we're going to be watching. They sure will.
There you go. See, she can see the future.
Sure.
Thanks, Stella.
Yours.
Karis is in Rockingham. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Karis. Did you have to jump the fence?
I did. I was, I think, around 6 months pregnant, and I'd locked myself out of the house, and everybody else was at work. But we used to, leave the door open for my dog.
Yes.
So I dragged the wheelie bin over to the fence and climbed up, but my pregnancy brain hadn't registered that, the other side, there's no bin on the other side.
Yes. It's a drop. Yes.
So I've jumped over and I'm barefoot. I went really carefully, I'm 6 months pregnant, and I landed on my toes and broke 2 toes.
Oh, Karis.
Damn.
Oh, 6
So
months
then
pregnant.
I was hobbling around 6 months pregnant with 2 broken toes.
Oh, that's not fun.
On the 2 broken toes on the same foot, or one on each foot?
Yeah, same right foot, and yeah.
Yeah,
This is
It's a trap for young
It's a
players.
trap.
You
It
mentioned
is.
that. You don't know what's on the other side.
But you've got to
Just that,
factor in the
being
drop.
pregnant,
I
and, it's
know.
and then breaking your toes. No,
As if your body's not going through
it's
enough.
just enough.
Oh, thanks, Karis.
Let's go to Tim in Como. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Nath, how you doing?
Good, buddy. Let's talk about fences and why they can be dangerous.
School footy days, just doing end-to-end kicking of the footy, and they just put up some star pickets around some new trees. And
Tim.
went up for the mark, and it was before they had the caps on the
on the
star
pickets.
Went up, grabbed the ball, and it was like, a sinking feeling came down, and it just ripped into my rib cage straight through the blazer of the shirt, and ended up with a pretty good scar to tell stories like this.
Wait, so did they have to pull it back out of you?
You weren't impaled, were you? No. It just cut you open.
Oh, my God.
I landed on it, and then I scraped off the top of it because everything just fell on top of it.
How big a cut or wound was there, Tim?
Yeah, it was about 15 centimetres. It was almost from the middle across to the side.
That's huge. Did you hold the ball to the ground? Because you
Of course they do. Of course
I mean, sometimes they don't pay him, Tim, and you'll be filthy.
Sean, grow up.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Michael Mosley.
Absolutely
Dr. Michael
shocking
Mosley is a guy that has come in and in the studio with us.
Yeah.
You would have seen him on TV.
One thing that he has a connection to Perth because he had a lot of friends that he would visit when he'd come over and visit us in the studio. Had people in Perth he was really tight
He
with.
visited here a lot, and he's missing off the he was holiday on the island of Simi, went for a hike and hasn't returned. I've been to Simi. It's a tiny island, really, in terms of the Greek islands, very close to the coast of Turkey. Beautiful, and when you're in the harbour, there's all these mega yachts and stuff. It is one of those
would
stops.
It be easy for someone to go missing?
Look, it is very mountainous. So the town itself on the harbour is low, and then to get up onto the hill, you climb all these stairs. Think Jacob's Ladder, but more.
Yeah.
So there's this stairway that goes all the way up the hill, and then he's gone hiking at a beach that's kind of the other side away from the main town. But it is cliffs and things, so I don't. Yeah.
So you could possibly fall off a cliff and into the water.
It would, yes,
Well, this
depending
is
on
the thing.
which part of the island you're on, but yes.
They do not know what's happened yet.
No, they're still looking.
They said there is absolutely no trace of him at all.
And of course, it's night time there at the moment.
Yeah, it's
so
strange.
Yeah.
It just anyone that's gone travelling with a loved one and then they've gone out for the day and then you haven't heard from them for a little bit, the panic that would set in.
Yeah.
You would always thinking like this. You've gone for a walk on a little island.
Yes.
You're thinking, okay, they'll find him.
And he's a very active, fit man
What
as
could
well.
have gone
Where
wrong?
can you
That's
hide?
right.
What could have gone wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
On just like a trek, but this is. I'm expecting. I'm half expecting them to say they'll find him.
I know. But you just
Hopefully.
don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You expect that he's going to be found because he's famous and everybody knows his face and all the rest of it. And, we've seen his books and everything. And it's like, but these things happen to those people as
But
well.
also, for you to fall off a cliff or whatever, you're getting would you?
You're going right up to the edge.
Yeah,
why are you on
why
the
are you
cliff?
going right at the edge of cliffs?
But sometimes the path leads that way, and it can just give way underfoot.
Yeah.
Like it's, a lot of these places don't have. I've hiked along the path of the gods in Italy.
Yeah.
There's no railing or anything. There's no fence to stop you. It's just you.
It's just if you tumble,
Yeah,
you tumble,
that's
and
right.
someone sees you, they see you, and if they don't, then that's where you are forever, possibly.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's heartbreaking.
fingers crossed.
It's
Because we
such a
know he
beautiful
does have a
part of
lot
the
of
world.
friends in Perth.
Yeah, most definitely.
Fingers crossed that they find him for both him and his friends, his family, and his poor
His
wife
wife
who's
who's
over
there.
there at the moment, just waiting to hear back.
I know. So she was one who
Crazy.
reported him missing when he hadn't returned, and it's just
jeez.
oh God,
Yeah.
what an awful time for her.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Jeremy McGovern still with us.
Yes, and we said we're going to move on to football, but I have to be honest with you, during the entire time during that song, we were talking about nothing but roadhouses.
Everyone has an opinion of one that they've stopped
I mean,
on.
you even talk about like the Bain Marie, like it's got like personality. You were
Yeah,
telling
and
me.
well, some do.
Yeah,
So
some
we're
don't.
talking about
Yeah.
the ones on the way down south because you go to Albany a bit, obviously, and Bannister.
Bannister's
Don't
the
stop at
go.
North Bannister. Bannister's the go. It is a ripper. Yeah.
Bannister's very, very hard to beat.
Like when you walk in, Bannister just looks like a regular roadhouse, but you go in there, it's a full-scale bakery. Like they bake all their stuff on site, and it is unbelievable.
I get excited about the ones that look like haven't been touched for 100 years. You know what I mean? And yet they might have. Have you ever gone into one of those ones? They look terrible. They look derelict, but there's good food.
Yeah, well, that's sort of the love ones, and they're not worried about their appeal. They're worried about giving you some good quality
good
food
taste.
that's had
Good
some,
lovin'.
had some love put into it and some thought. Really? I don't know if the combo goes
thought.
together.
I
I
love
love
it.
it.
What?
Yeah, that's. I walk into those roadhouses and want to get out there because I'm thinking I'm going to get attacked by
Well,
something.
that's because you're going to the wrong one.
Yeah,
Sean.
the wrong ones.
That,
And
you
that's
think
why
that until you look at the Bay Marine and you go, oh, Daddy's home.
Daddy's home and he's here for a
This
crumb
is it.
sausage.
Kill me now.
There you go. We
To
wanna-
hell with the skin folds.
we thought we might as well get everyone to share where they think the best roadhouse
All
is
right.
because this argument has not stopped here.
No.
13, 24, 10. Tell us where the best roadhouse is, whether it's fancy or not. Maybe a bit of a secret
You got
you
to
can tell
sell
us
it to
about.
us about why you think we should go there.
The one that we're convinced that is the best
Righto.
from hearing your sell. We'll get a family pass to Lightscape. Lightscape is back like you've never seen before. The international After Dark sensation returns to Kings Park this June to July. Tickets at lightscapeaustralia.com.
Gov, thanks for coming in. It's always a joy,
No worries,
obviously.
Gov.
And
Anytime.
good luck against the Roos tomorrow.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
hope Aussie the Eagle behaves after she went rogue last weekend.
Yeah,
What did she do
had a
last
little minor blip on the radar, but
What did she do?
her
So she
record's
flies
pretty good.
around. She's
Yeah, I
supposed to
know.
land back
Yeah.
in the middle,
Yeah.
and you thought that they moved the
I think
pedestal or
that's what
something.
the pedestal had to get moved,
and
and
then
they
there were
couldn't find it.
fireworks, and she landed in a corporate box and just sat there staring at people for a while.
Had a
Well,
red
if anyone
wine.
should be able to go in a corporate box, it's her, isn't it?
You don't argue with her, but she's back. She'll be back flying before tomorrow's game.
It'll be exciting. Hopefully she behaves this week. Good luck, Gov. Thanks,
Good.
guys.
Love your work. We want to know about that Roadhouse. Tell us what's so good about it
Yeah.
and why you reckon we should go there.
Hello, Todd.
G'day, how you going? All right?
Todd.
Have you got a Roadhouse for us to visit, Toddy?
The Roebuck Bay Roadhouse, 12 mile just out of Broome.
I've been
it's
there.
the best of both worlds for,
Yes.
for Gov and bloody Shawnee.
Why is that?
Okay.
They got what do you call it? Sausage rolls, size of your fist, and bloody really good taste. And then later on, it's that tastes good later on, like half an hour later, you'll have a burp. Oh, that's that sausage roll again. Yeah.
2 for 1.
You get to enjoy it forever.
And then they've got they got the bar there. They got the tavern as well, and they same thing. They have bloody plates, those big hotel plates you use.
Yes.
And they have palmies and the bloody
I've had
what
the
do you call it,
palmy
the
there.
T-bone. The
Yeah.
size of the plate is the T-bone. You got how they get the chips and shit on chips and all that sort of stuff on.
Hey, Todd, what are the prices like? Oh, good?
No, they're bloody pretty good actually. Oh, yeah. I when I'm down there, I always try and just drive out there to have a meal out there, whatever, just with some mates that I know from Broome. Let's go to the Rowie down.
Yeah.
Down.
It's a great thing.
How
You
far
just go
away is
there.
the Rowie from
It's
here?
not, from here.
Oh, no, from here.
Yeah,
We're
quite
2
away.
days.
I know, because I want one of those sausage rolls. I want someone to bring me
Toddy,
one.
my
Well, maybe
mate was
Todd
there
can
the
bring
other day, 3 days
Yeah.
ago, and Carlton Dry at Schooners, $5 all day.
Well, that's worth the drive itself. Harry, what are you doing?
$5.
What are you doing tomorrow, Harry?
$5 for a schooner.
Hey, Todd, you sold
Crazy.
the hell out of that then. Thank
The
you.
Roebuck Bay Roadhouse. Well done, Toddy.
Hey, Cassie.
Oh, hello.
Hi,
Cass.
Cassie.
Okay.
All right,
Where are we gonna go?
jump into the mix. What do you got for us?
Okay. Ginger's Roadhouse in Upper Swan have the best dim sims
How can you have the best dim
Is that the one? That's Cadbury. Is that Cadbury?
Oh, Cadbury.
No.
It's near there?
No. It's on your way to Bullsbrook.
Okay.
Yes,
so
but you
closer.
barely left home.
No. That's great. This is accessible to us. You leave her alone. Yeah.
Well, the best thing about the dim sims is they batter them in this thick batter.
Yes.
And it's so crispy, and if you're extra lucky, you get the little bits that peel off, and you put a little bit of chicken salt on top, and it's perfect.
Wow.
I just cannot.
Okay.
Nathan's an addict. He's going to start sweating in a second.
I'm a recovering addict.
And
Yes, I know.
this could be what
I'm 4 years sober.
Yeah.
For dim sims.
You've got to try it. And
you can't say that. He's just got sober.
No, look, I think that I've addressed the problem. I just need to be monitored. So I would like to go to Ginger's, and I would like to try these dim sims.
Cassie is an enabler. That's what she is.
But there was a stage there where I was lying to people saying who the dim sims were for 4.
And
they were
this
for
is a
you.
slippery slope, mate.
And I was eating them in private.
We don't want you to slide back into
I
addiction.
don't want to either, Natalie.
But we know
It was a 6-a-day habit.
Cassie, you don't know what you've just done.
Ginger's, the way they were.
Close.
How far away is Ginger's? Okay, let's put it in my
It's not far, Nathan. From your house, it's not far at all.
Oh, my God.
Ryan's in Butler. Hello, Ryan.
Ryan.
Hey, how are you?
Good, Ryan.
Now,
I'm falling off the perch, Ryan.
What Roadhouse have we got? Where are you going to send us?
I tell you what, if you want to get some angry truck drivers talking with a smile, ask them about Roadhouses. Because every single Roadhouse you've described, I was like, oh, yeah. Like Gingers have got those, what are the triangle curry puff things? They got those.
Yeah, samosas.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they've got wicked samosas at Ginger's, but otherwise, nah.
Hey, Ryan, can I, before you tell us your one, can I get your pick on you would know Billabong versus the Overlander? Where do you sit on that?
I never used to stop at the Overlander because you'd always have to fight the grey nomads for parking.
And what, you can't take one of them down, hey?
Billabong, yes. I totally forgot about Billabong. That was unreal. That's like an hour out of Geraldton or something. It's not
that's
Geraldton,
right. That's
Billabong.
true. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, give us yours.
Yeah, what's your pick of the bunch?
Oh, well, if you want, like, the best food, you've got to go to Chittering Roadhouse. Like, it's been a while, but back then that was unreal, the food there. And it was a welcome home, you know. You got up into the hills and you got a steak sandwich on your way home.
Oh,
it was unreal.
That's
really
cool.
good food there because it's all fresh cooked, you know. It's not like sitting in the bain-marie.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you were talking, it made me remember there's a roadhouse called Caldera Pub. It's a roadhouse. It's South Australia, North Territory border.
Yeah.
It's like the furthest distance from any other pub. It's claim.
Yes.
But when you walk in, right, there's a very striking Asian lady behind the counter. And you walk in, you go, how you going? She goes, how you going, mate? You just like, I went red in the face. I was fucking embarrassed because I was so, like, taken back by it, you know? And, but she was the funniest lady, too, you know? Like, just losing it, you know? She just takes the piss out of you the whole time, you know?
Ryan, you are a joy.
Hey, Ryan, do you, as a truck driver, is that one of your joys of the day, going to like knowing the Roadhouse is coming up? And is that the thing you look forward to?
Well, yeah, because you get a bit, you know, it gets a bit boring just listening to books and sitting.
Yeah.
So you like a bit of connect, or a bit of talking, you know, and it helps when the food's good.
Yeah.
And listen to me drives to listen to audiobooks.
What sort of, what are you hauling, Ryan?
Oh, I used to do, like, they call it hot shots to the vines, like when they want something really quick, I take it straight up there.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good. I'm
You're
going,
like an express courier.
So Ginger's is 44 minutes away from here.
What about from your house, though, Nathan? It's much closer from your house.
Oh, yeah, it'll probably be
it's not going to take long at all.
30 minutes from my house.
Someone's weekend sorted.
Oh, my God. Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.